Assalamualaikum. If you are a broken-hearted Muslim man going through divorce, listen carefully. Divorce didn't just break your heart. It wrecked your body. Your sleep is shattered. Your energy is gone. Your appetite is all over the place. And then you start calling yourself lazy. When the truth is, you're not lazy. You are dysregulated. Before we continue, download the Muslim Man Rebuild playbook from the description right now. Because when your mind is unstable, you don't need more motivation. You need structure you can return to even when your emotions are lying to you at 2 in the morning. That playbook is order, not hype. Use it when the night gets loud. Let me speak to you plainly. There was a time I thought the answer was to push harder. Sleep was a mess. Mind was noisy. Body felt heavy. I carried that emotional weight everywhere. At night, I would lie down, and instead of resting, my monkey brain would start the performance, replaying the arguments, the disrespect, my mistakes, replaying what I should have said. I would wake up already defeated. And like most men, I made the wrong diagnosis. I told myself, I just need more motivation. No, when in fact, I needed a system. And that was the shift. Here's the one line that changed everything for me. You are not broken. You are dysregulated, exhausted, and behind. That's all. And good, because it means this is a rebuild problem, not a destiny problem. That single frame changes everything. If you think you're broken, you stay dramatic. If you accept you are dysregulated, you get practical. And practical is where the work begins. Most men try to rebuild from shame. That's a weak foundation. Instead, build from responsibility. First thing I had to learn then is don't start with building apps, aesthetics. Don't start with ego. Instead, start with rhythm. For the first 2 weeks, make your mission deliberately boring. Wake up at the same time. Go to bed at the same time. Keep your room dark, cool, quiet. Switch off and put the phone away earlier. And stop pretending late night scrolling is relaxing. Hey, it's emotional self-harm in slow motion. Make your evenings boring and repeatable. That did more for me than any motivational speech ever could. When your sleep is broken, don't trust your emotions to lead the recovery. Use systems. Then comes training. A lot of us make the same mistake after divorce. We walk into the gym with a wounded ego and try to punish ourselves back into manhood. I did that. I trained angry, heavy. I trained like pain was the program. Silly me. And next day I felt worse. More tired, more inflamed, more frustrated. That's when I realized I wasn't rebuilding. I was reacting. So I changed the frame. I trained to recover, not to punish. Walk every day, lift a few times a week, moderate effort, and leave some gas in the tank, of course. You are not proving anything to anyone. You are restoring function, and that's what a serious man does. Next, clean up the food. Not some fancy diet like keto diet, Mediterranean diet. No. Not emotional restriction and not starving all day, then eating junk at night. Here's my simple suggestion. Protein, regular meals, enough water, more fruits and whole foods, and less nonsense, if you know what I mean. Your body is always reading the signals. Chaotic sleep plus chaotic food plus chaotic movement is equal to your body thinks your entire life is unsafe. Stop eating like a confused man. You are not. Eat like a man who is rebuilding trust with himself. Your body is an amanah. Treat it like one. This part, oh boy, isn't sexy but it's powerful, which is track reality. After divorce, your feelings get loud. Loud feelings make terrible managers. So this is what I do. I started writing it down, like what time did I sleep? What time did I wake? How many times did I wake in the night? Did I train? Did I walk? How much caffeine did I consume? How sharp or lousy did I feel? Because the brain lies when it's overwhelmed. Data exposes the pattern. Once you see the pattern, you stop drowning in vague emotion. Now you can adjust like a calm man. And here's where most men sabotage themselves. They want a dramatic comeback, a new man in 30 days. That's ego, not wisdom. What actually works are embarrassingly small wins. Let me give you my top 5 favorites. Lights out, 30 minutes earlier. 10-minute walk after dinner. 2 proper weight training sessions this week. 1 extra liter of water. And 1 less hour of mindless scrolling. That's it. Small wins done consistently beat emotional ambition every single time. Because consistency builds identity. Intensity only creates stories. Here's the brutal truth. You are not just fighting sadness. I can see that. You are fighting chaos too. Your identity took a hit. Your nervous system too. Your sleep took a hit. Stop acting like motivation is the missing piece. What is needed right now is structure. And stop ranting about your ex in the body rebuild phase. She's no longer in your life. Hey, it feels good for the 5 minutes to do that, but it keeps you externally focused. Look here, your job now is internal order. Not drama, revenge, not performance. Order. And let me say this clearly. If your broken sleep has lasted more than 2 weeks and is affecting your mood, concentration, appetite, or daily life, get proper help. Hey, here's something personal. If you snore loudly, or you gasp in your sleep, or feel excessive daytime sleepiness, get checked for sleep disorder. This is not medical advice, alright? So let's lock this in. Divorce may have wrecked your system. Fine. That still doesn't mean your future is over. Write down where you are right now. Write down the man you need to become. Close the gap with a plan so small you cannot hide from it. Stabilize your sleep. Move your body. Fix your food. Track reality. Reward consistency. And keep your why in front of you. This rebuild will be slower and more boring than your emotions want. Good. That's exactly why it works. Download the Muslim Man Rebuild Playbook from the description. Use it to rebuild with structure, rhythm, and discipline recovery. If these hit you, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. We're in this together, brother. And drop in the comments. Do you agree that structure matters more than motivation after divorce? I'm reading every single reply. Assalamualaikum. See you in the next one.